Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of She Does the Podcast. I'm Gina Joyce.
And Laura Moose.
And today we have the amazing Danielle Fortin with us from North Country Cottages and North Country Gallery. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes. Thanks for being here.
I'm so glad to be here.
It's going to be so fun.
Thank you.
It's always
for
fun when
asking
we
me.
chat.
Yes,
We
yes.
do have a lot of laughs.
Yes. When we recorded your interview for She Does the Book, which obviously she is part of it, we had so much fun with Danny. She had so much stuff to share. So we were like, you need to be on our podcast.
Yes, like one of the first, please.
Like, you like talking. It is apparent.
Yes.
Let's talk more.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for being here.
I love it.
For the people that haven't read the book yet or haven't purchased it yet, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your businesses and how you came to the North Shore? How long have you been here?
Oh, okay. So the North Country Gallery and Cottages, we've been there. We bought it just before COVID. The gallery opened a couple of years later, but we hit the ground running with the cottages.
And there's how many cottages?
We have 3 cottages, a studio, 1 and a 2-bedroom.
Okay.
And it's just set on just behind the gallery,
They're
which is on the
adorable.
highway. They're so
You were so
cute.
good at decorating.
Oh, thanks. Don't you always wish? I mean, because you have rentals, that you could do more.
Yes.
Like, ideally,
Yes.
I have a Pinterest page for all the places.
So many ideas.
But every year it's like, oh, now you need new roofs. And it's like
Yeah.
thousands of dollars. So new art, all the fun stuff that
Right.
you can't get to. But yeah, we were lucky to inherit the character in those places was already so great with the cobblestone fireplaces.
Yeah.
And the location and proximity to the big lake and being able to hear the waves. Not quite as awesome as the view here, Gina. This is amazing. But we just kind of, did a deep clean and some updates. And people have commented often on how charming they are. It's hard. You just don't want to take away the cottagey, like North Woodsy feel.
Right.
So there's a fine line between like modern or adding some new stuff. And
I think you've balanced it perfectly.
thank you.
Because when were they built?
God, they're so old. Probably about
About the same, like 1940s?
Or
Yeah.
maybe earlier. It was called Moosehorn Resort before we bought it, and I've done a little digging.
Okay.
I can't remember. 2 of the buildings on the property were actually moved there.
Oh,
So
awesome.
only one of them, 2 of them were built down there, the cottages.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have the gallery.
And the gallery is awesome. I worked in that space for years when my friend Linda bought it from the original owners when it was Connie Ta. So this is actually my 10th summer working in that space, which is wild. Feels a lot better when it's your own, you
Yeah.
know, how you can move around the space, even just interacting with customers, but making the decisions and how you curate it. Like you said once when you came in to photograph our grand opening, you just said, it looks like you or it smells like you. It's like,
Yeah.
it is you in a nutshell. But when I was opening, my husband was like, are you going to call it like baskets and blankets and stuff? But I'm just like, I love texture and design and trying to find balance and
Yeah.
curating the space. And I love functional art especially. So,
And you're so intentional about it too.
oh, that's kind.
What kind of like products do you have there, or like how do you choose what goes in your gallery?
It's the harder part is how not to take all the things in.
Well, you had mentioned when we were shooting your session for the book, you had mentioned you're very intentional about who you source from.
Yes, I try to be very mindful. I've especially over the years realized I'd prefer to find younger or more like up and coming artists. I mean, of course, there are a ton of amazing artists who've made a career of it. But one thing I'm trying to be more mindful of is, well, I've always tried to focus on, another small business owner or women-owned businesses or people who do good with their money. I call it products with a purpose on my website.
Yeah.
Nice.
Donating to clean water efforts or anything that aligns with our values
That's
also.
wonderful.
Yeah.
So that helps in my curating. And I have started including fair trade, which I think has been also in line with my values. But just curating that space and trying to make it super comfortable. I've added a lot of plants and it feels kind of homey and peaceful. And I do often get compliments, which is hard to say out loud because I don't like to sound braggy or talk
Yeah.
about myself.
Not.
But
No.
people just
Celebrate it.
like the vibe.
Yeah.
It's different.
It is.
I mean, we went there and I was like, I think that every gallery, gift shop, little boutique here has like a special unique style, and yours is different. From the moment that we walk in, I smell the candles, which I absolutely love. How much I love candles.
Yes.
And then the way that you have set up, like organizing things, and you're able to see everything. Everything just
staging,
flows,
yeah.
perfectly. So it feels like I said,
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I could do that forever. If I didn't have to ever sit in front of the computer
Right?
other than looking for new art or artists, it would be amazing.
I feel
and I
that.
could look at one shelf and just move it around until it's perfect for a crazy amount of time, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And then get a picture of it before someone comes and visits and moves it. Yeah.
And inevitably, when you get that much into curating, there will be one thing that's kind of the weight, and then someone comes in and buys it. You're like, well, now we're just gonna shift all these things around. But I enjoy it. I definitely love what I do.
It shows.
Finding the beautiful things and sharing it with people and making it look beautiful.
When I had to laugh, so I own a gift shop as well, Roman Whimsico, and when I walked in for your session, I was like, you had, so my space is very
I was going to say
tiny.
that's not fair comparison.
My space is like a closet.
Yours is like my office.
Yeah, pretty much. But you had the Dolan Guyman prints, and I have been dying to have his things, but I just can't. I don't have room. But so I
get that.
I feel like we're kindred spirits with the shops and the cabins or cottages.
Oh,
and
for sure. We are.
Yeah.
And your vibe is so good. You've done such a cool thing with such a small space.
Mine's a little all over, but it's fun.
If we could curate a space together, can you imagine?
That'd be awesome.
Oh, wow.
Maybe we
Ooh,
should
stay tuned.
pop up collabs.
Oh my gosh, that would be. Oh, I just got
That'd be fun.
goosebumps.
All right, stay tuned for that. That'll be happening.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
As if you don't have enough going on already.
Oh, Gina can take on another project.
We can always add it.
Goodness.
We'll plan around it. Yeah.
As long as you do the planning, because that's not my
There you go.
forte.
She's a project manager.
I
project
can
manager.
tell.
Make it happen.
I'm a
Tell me
nerdy
when
planner
and
like
where.
that.
Oh, I wish I was.
But do you feel like, I've noticed, and I'm sure you have, that does your gallery and the cottages kind of feed into each other? Or, what has that interaction been like?
I think the way that the original owners set it up was genius, because they moved up from the cities and they bought I think it was then Moosehorn Cottages, but they moved a building. It was Virginia Dietrich Palmer's dad's real estate office from County Road 7.
Oh, okay.
And they moved the whole house.
On a truck.
Really?
I've seen it happen quite a few
Yeah.
times, people moving properties
yeah.
up here, especially those Java Moose
People are
Yes.
resourceful.
Jorgensens. They've done great. So that's the main gallery building. But they decided they wanted to sell art because they loved art so much. So they figured out how to have the rentals and then be able to sell art. And I really think forever that the rentals have been the bigger part of the property as far as how it runs and operates. And then you get this bonus space that guests are kind of excited to check out when they're up here.
Yeah.
The thing, I think you'd call it added value. Like at a resort, the restaurant's not going to necessarily be profitable, but having a restaurant brings more people to stay.
The amenities, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So having a little gallery up there is definitely a sweet spot for our visitors. But
because I'm sure they stop in at some
For
point during their
sure.
stay because it's something fun to check out. And
absolutely. And they can walk up. We have that cute little private drive. Did you guys go back there when we were there? I know you have.
I have.
Oh, yeah. You've done whole photo shoots down
Yeah.
there. Girl.
I need a tour.
I would be happy
Let's
to
make that
oblige.
happen.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
You're gonna want
And you
to
know
stay
the-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this time of year, we could do a trade.
Ooh. We're just coming up with all the good ideas today.
This time of year, it's so quiet, so it'd be the better time
Yeah.
to get people in there and show them around.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a great idea. Our 5th anniversary of grand opening that you photographed,
Yeah.
Laura, is the 21st of this month.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Thank
yeah.
you. So, but the way the property is set up, to answer your question, Dina, the people at the cottages, when they bring up their trash and recycling, you come up our driveway and walk
It's right
to
there.
the side of the gallery.
Okay.
So it'd be really hard for them to miss it.
Yeah.
But and we've got some of the stuff that we sell in the gallery in the cottages.
I was gonna say that's
which
a
is
good
also-
marketing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then do some photo shoots, product photo shoots down there because it's it's the vibe.
We've done photo shoots there, and it was so fun.
Yeah.
She is
You're amazing.
so well. You are amazing.
You
She
make
was
it
like
look good.
setting up things, and she was like, oh my gosh,
You
and
saw
I was like,
freak mode me.
I was like, Danny, how much coffee have you had today? And she's like, a lot, Laura, a lot.
Just shaking.
And I was like, just chill.
Take a
We're
breath.
we're gonna figure it out. And then I look at those photos, and I'm like, wow,
They turned out great.
Yes,
Yeah.
But I was kind of like, I think in my defense, I am a spaz. And anyone who knows me knows I do not have chill. Like, sitting still for this podcast, it's like you did you Velcro me to the seat.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
And she's drinking coffee.
Oh, boy. This is my first one of the day, though.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was moving really quickly to set up different shoots. And I get so into the minutia of the display and the balance. You watched it.
Yeah, you do amazing. Let's talk a little bit about motherhood. What does your daughter, can we say her name?
Yes.
What does Ella think about you in the business? And what does she think about you being in She Does? And something that we were noticing is that she's one of the kids that are older, whose moms, she's one of the kids that are older to realize everything that you're doing. We have smaller children, or some of the women who are in the book have older children who are not as
Right.
aware or know too many things.
There's not really a middle range. Ella's kind of in...
There is,
there are a
but I think
couple.
you're one of
They're
the
more like
first on the
high school or-
podcast.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you had mentioned that Ella kind of has her own space, and she has grown up seeing you as a mompreneur, running these businesses. What does she think about all of this?
I love to say that she loves it. She likes to be a part of it. And I said in the when you were doing the book, I think I mentioned that when I first had her, I was bringing her to work with me every day for a year, so I could continue nursing and bonding with my new baby. So she kind of did grow up in that space in a way. All of her first visual stimulation, and I just always, when I'm there, I'm always playing my whatever music I want to hear. So she's been a part of it from the get-go. But now she's got her little gallery in the back by the checkout.
I love it.
And she's sold quite a few pieces of art.
Awesome.
And it was a bit of a brag when I did career day for kindergarten. I was like, oh, Mrs. Ann, they don't want to talk to me. They want like firefighters and veterinarians. And she's like, no, they'll love it. Well, I bribed them with, temporary tattoos and stickers.
Oh yeah.
But Ella was bragging about, or very proud of, her gallery space and how many pieces she had sold. And so when it was open to questions, they're all like, can I sell art in your gallery? Every kid there was so excited.
Sweet.
So Ella can curate her own
She has.
extra gallery
She's
spaces.
even the little tags even have her sweet little handwriting.
Oh, I love
It's
it.
amazing.
I don't know. She comes in and she'll be like, Mom, do you have money for me? She's shaking me down. I'm like, payments go out monthly.
I love it.
Yeah. What does she think about you being in She Does? the
Yes. Yesterday I was telling her I was doing this, and she knew right away. She's like, oh, is that when we did the pictures in the book? She's like, that's so cool. She was very excited.
Awesome.
And I love that she remembers. She's really mindful.
Yeah.
She's an
What
old
a sweetie.
She's a very good kid.
Is she able
is.
to come? So we're filming this in early May. It will probably
yes.
air in July, but is she going to be able to come to the book launch party with you?
Oh, I'm sure, yes.
Yeah? Awesome.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, when you said that about the May and July, it made me think of the new exciting news.
Oh, you
Ooh,
totally
yeah,
should
yeah,
share
yeah.
that.
So
yeah.
you have exciting news. It'll probably be
out
out there in the
like
world
Memorial Day
by the
soft
time this
opening.
airs.
There you go.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Hopefully. So there's two main buildings at the gallery on the highway side, the front part, I guess. And the second building used to be a second gallery building when the original owners had it for like 20 years, and then Linda had it for a few.
Is that the cute one to the right?
Yeah, and it looks
Like
kind
when
of
you're
like a
looking
log
at
cabin.
it. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
But it's not winterized, so it's kind of like, what do you do with it
Oh, that's
seasonally
right.
up here? Well, my friend Sarah, who lives down in Schroeder, Tofty, decided she wanted to kind of put together a like elevated secondhand. I don't want to say thrift or secondhand. I've been struggling with the adjective I'm looking for.
Like a vintage.
Yeah, but I don't know how to describe it. A secondhand store. It'll be like a rummage sale kind of at first, and we'll just see how
cool.
it takes off. But
Yeah.
she just wants to at least be there in the weekends, and just having the added value of having a second retail space there, I'm really excited about. But the guys who are coming up in 2 weeks, Erratic Coffee is their
Oh yeah.
and they bought
They're gonna
like,
set up there?
the biggest Airstream you can
Yeah.
get, and they've shiny buffed,
Yep.
retrofitted the inside into a mobile coffee and pastry shop.
Yeah.
Fun.
They are the nicest, sweetest, most genuine humans.
Yeah.
They're going to be selling Duluth Coffee Company stuff.
That's
and
amazing.
Minnesota-made kombucha, and their pastries are
great.
ridiculous. They'll be made fresh every day.
They make them.
Wow.
Yes. I think the last thing they're having installed in there is the oven.
Oh, cool.
But it'll be, so when you look at the gallery in the
Yeah.
second gallery building, there's kind of a roundabout on the east side of the property.
Okay.
And so they're going to kind of post up with their back facing the woods. And
Yeah.
it's a trailer, but
Will that be to the left of the gallery then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
it's a trailer.
Yeah.
But so it's not going to have footings or be a permanent structure. But one of the guys, Nick, is into landscape architecture.
Oh,
so I can already tell when he's talking about bringing planters and pots and like
It's gonna be so
little seating
cute.
areas and stuff. It'll
Yeah.
just look like a fixture.
Will they be open
awesome.
on Sundays?
Yes.
Okay.
Where
Is
can
your shop?
Yeah.
The reason I'm asking is I have to be at my shop on Wednesday through Saturdays.
Oh.
But Sundays is when I get to go check out the other
Oh,
businesses.
fun.
So I would love to come.
I just
check
had
it
a
out.
meeting with them yesterday, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be closed Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Okay.
Nice.
If I'm not mistaken.
Where can people find more information about this? Like, do you have
Yeah.
a newsletter? Are you going to be posting on your website, on your socials? Do you know their socials?
Yes, erraticcoffee.com. I just found their, so they've hyperlinked the North Country on their landing page, which essentially is just a landing page right now.
Okay.
But what's going to be fun is they have a QR code. So for locals, especially people who go from the like Lutsen, Schroeder, Tofty into town, you can scan it, pre-order it, and then just scoop it up on your way
Nice.
by.
That's amazing.
Genius.
I mean, you guys live closer to Java Moose.
Yeah.
If I ever have a chance to get to town, I work here. I can't wait with all the tourists.
Yeah.
Good for them for being busy,
Yeah.
but that is not a thing I get to do in the summer is
Right.
wait
Yeah.
for coffee. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they do get busy. And I think both Jean and I are very intentional about supporting all the local businesses.
Oh, yes.
You know,
Year round.
year round, everybody. You know,
Yes.
a little bit here, we meet at the other place, then we go to Lutsen, we go to Fika, you know, and like up the trail to Loon's Nest.
Yeah.
Oh my
oh,
goodness.
cool. Cardamom bun.
Yes.
Is that a thing? I
The
haven't had
queso
one yet.
fresco sandwich. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. So we are excited to have another option.
Yeah.
And, you know, so happy for you. It's amazing.
Well, and something
Yeah.
that we've talked about on a previous podcast is we tend to know others by their business on socials,
Yeah.
even if we have not met them. So the
for
minute you
sure.
say Erratic Coffee, I know exactly who you're talking about. I've not met them,
Right.
but I follow them.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure they follow.
know yet.
I think they follow She Does.
I was talking
And-
about it yesterday.
yeah.
They're like, you're going to do great.
Yeah.
Because we were on a conference call.
So I'm excited to meet them, and good
Yeah,
good
and
for
they're
them. That's
excited
what
for
a
you guys.
what a cool collab.
It is.
I'm excited
And
to
when
check it
it's
out.
people like what I sell and represent in the gallery, it's things that I genuinely like or believe in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you have partners who are genuine, kind, great people. The
Yeah.
product quality is incredible. It looks beautiful. It's like, it's so easy. It's just natural
Yeah.
to be able to encourage people to go check it out because they will love it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, I mean, it's shiny buff.
Yeah.
I said, you guys better not roll in when the sun is setting. You're going to cause accidents.
Yeah.
But it'll just grab people's attention and hopefully more eyes on the whole property this summer.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited for the new energy. And they've been they're like best friends they met in college, I think. And
Wow.
they've been talking about doing this forever.
That's so cool.
So this
Good
is
for
like a
them.
real, yeah. And their family. So one of our cottages, that's like the farthest west cottage
Mm-hmm.
of the three. Nick, one of the guys, grew up going to his cabin, his family's cabin, which is like 3 doors down from our property.
Is that where they're going to stay for the
Yep.
summer?
Yep. So
Perfect.
they
So
just
they're
move
gonna
up
be
and live there.
locals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they
That's
want
awesome.
to move up here. So this is kind of a foot in the door to just test it
Yeah.
out. And they went through so many hoops to get it.
Oh, yeah.
Worked with the county or, you know, the food truck thing now. I'm sure you've walked through it
Well,
with the...
my very first endeavor in the entrepreneur space was a coffee cart, and it did not come to exist because of
All the
electrical inspection issues and stuff. The builder, long story short, builder
was-
wasn't doing what he was supposed to, so had to walk away from that. But
I was shocked at how much
There's a
we
lot.
needed to go through. It's like,
Yeah.
so you own a property and you want your friends to just put their trailer here, no footings, no plumbing, and they're like, we need to measure the space, we need to give you special approval. They had to go before the
Health
county
codes.
board, and I'm just like,
yeah, a big
Do
deal.
we need to be there?
But
No, you're good.
it's a big deal. It's hard as the business owner, but it is nice to know that Minnesota really has strict
Yes.
like health codes and looks out for its residents and
for
visitors
sure.
to make sure that all our spaces
I mean,
are.
you have lodging, the Department of Health,
Yeah.
as far as like looking into your,
Oh, yeah.
just having, like, do you have a bed?
Yep.
Check.
They
Like,
they want to make
they
sure.
really-
Yeah, that's a good point. They might want to make sure. Bless you. She's sneezing.
Oh, you have the quiet sneezes.
I mean, I
That
try.
is so cute.
I don't always, but because they're talking, I'm like, I gotta be there.
You all better hope I don't sneeze because it's not that sweet.
Sorry, it's allergy season, so
I know I'm very stuffed up.
yeah.
But yeah, Minnesota Department of Health does make sure if
Impressive.
you're a lodging facility, as you know, you have to have the right size windows for
Oh,
escape, and you have to have the water tested, and
Oh, and the fire extinguisher guy has
Yep.
to come and check those all the time.
Yep.
Wow.
Charge them up.
yeah,
It's a lot.
yeah, the behind the scene things that nobody talks about in running a business. Yeah,
I'm so excited for wildflower season. Every cottage gets fresh flowers for as many months as I can.
Nice.
I even actually got a CSA with Sadie and Adam at Cut Face Cuttings.
oh yeah,
With the flowers.
I love
I
flowers.
know. Talk about supporting a local business.
Yeah.
If you get a CSA and she sends, well, you can do it in a few different ways, but I would just get a bunch and then I have tiny vases, bud vases, and then I can make little mini bouquets and just put those everywhere.
They look amazing.
My goal in the summer is flowers anywhere I can see.
yeah.
You're
wanna-
so detail
She's
oriented.
She's in my mind on the mental list for reaching out for volume 2 of the book.
Yes.
Oh, fun!
We want to open it up to
She's
Women.
incredible.
women entrepreneurs,
Oh, right.
not just moms.
Right.
So
Well, oh,
Yeah.
what if they have a baby? Then she can be in the mompreneurs.
well, I mean, she could be in it regardless. Yeah.
Yeah. So volume 2 is gonna be mompreneurs and
so you-
women-owned business.
Oh, so you are for sure going to do a volume 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this wasn't just an idea.
No.
Oh.
We have
You guys can't
we have
stop,
a-
won't stop.
no.
That's why we
no,
said
we
we're
got-
just getting
Yeah.
started because
Oh my
we
gosh.
really hope this.
we
goes
have a list of about 20
big.
people already.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there were people who couldn't be in the first volume,
Oh,
and
gotcha.
who had wanted to be, but scheduling didn't work, or people
Yeah.
who weren't sure, and now that they've seen kind of things
Oh,
come out, they're
sure.
like, "Oh, I'm kicking myself." We're like,
Yeah.
"Wanna be in volume 2?"
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was a little hesitant just based on how life was going also, and I'm
Yeah.
glad you guys flexed with me, I think maybe
Yeah.
more than once.
we were persistent.
Chased
Yeah.
me
But
down a
we-
minute.
We knew it'd be worth it. We wanted to have you if it would work
Oh,
out. So.
boy.
And we're so glad you said yes. And we're so glad to have you here
Oh,
today.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
of
I
course.
love it.
Going back into the business type of questions now, is there like a mistake that you can think of, or something that you think or you wished you would have learned now that, 5 years later with the gallery? And how many years since you bought the cabins?
This August will be 6.
Yeah. Is there like a learning lesson that you can share with us?
Just one?
I mean, I know there's
As many
more than
as you
one,
wanna
but
share.
one thing I can think of.
So many things. One thing I do regret, which is maybe more technical than fun, but not having a bookkeeper from it's just not my forte.
Yeah.
I'm super ADD as well. So like just sitting in front of the computer for that amount of time
Yeah.
and like detail numbers, not my jam. Yeah. That's really important because then you're kind of chasing your tail.
Yeah.
And you can kind of never feel like you can get out of the weeds
Yeah.
with the QuickBooks.
Yeah.
I know.
my nemesis.
I'm the same as
Same.
far as like I put it off, and then I'm like, man, I gotta try
Yeah.
and do it quarterly or
That's-
at least twice a year, so
right.
it's not all at the end of the year.
Right.
I'm there too. I think the learning lesson for me too is delegating, outsourcing, figuring out, because we cannot wear all of these hats.
I mean,
We can wear a lot.
For sure. But
my head is only so big. No.
but we also understand that there are things that we cannot do or we don't want to mess with. I'm there with you. I get distracted easily, and I have to admit that I push my tax staff to the end of the
for
tax
sure.
year.
Did you
and
know
it's
you
a
can ask
pain.
for an extension?
Well, yes, but I have.
Don't do
for
it,
those
Jeff.
who don't know, my husband has a business too, and so we do our business or taxes together.
Oh,
so
my
he's
gosh.
the one that is like, Laura, Laura,
well,
we
it's
gotta do
good.
it, which is good. But
You gotta
like,
have someone that can keep you on task. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, she does. I know.
if only
it's
she could do
taken
your
care
taxes.
of. Yeah.
Taxes are one thing I will not do. I have a tax guy.
No,
I
there
get
you
all,
go.
I
We
get
do have-
everything, and I say, here you go.
Yeah.
We do have a tax person, but the bookkeeping piece I see now, like setting the groundwork and being like on top of keeping up with that would
Yeah.
be really
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Which is, like I said, not the fun thing.
Well, I think Sarah Jorgensen from Java Moose had told me she does it monthly, and I was like,
She
I
does-
probably should do
We should
that.
probably do that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
Here's
set
what
up
she
a
does,
day.
quote, when you're talking about
There you
Sarah,
go.
she does
Everything. Yeah.
and like
we could do
she's
a
like a hummingbird.
Yeah.
She's
we could do a monthly
amazing.
tax day together.
I
Make
think
coffee, make it
so.
fun.
Hey,
Oh.
yeah.
Then we
let's
look forward
do
to
that.
Ooh.
Maybe we
Do you
can
want to
have
record it? Because there's probably going to be a lot of F's.
Yeah. Maybe we
Just
could
for
have-
A day in the life.
Oh, that one would be,
hires.
if you want to be really depressed, watch us all try and figure out our taxes.
we could hire somebody to guide us and
Oh.
teach us how to do it ourselves. You know?
I do kind of wish that I could go to one of those classes at like higher ed or something and
Yeah.
just level up on my understanding.
knowledge.
Laura's on the board.
Yeah.
Ayo.
Hey, suggest
Well, and I'm meeting with
anything you want to learn, and I'll bring it up.
Well, I'm meeting with you know who for lunch. Miss
Oh,
Karen, and she
yes.
works there, so I
She's
know
the
she'll
big
have
boss.
some. Oh, she
Yeah.
is.
I mean, I think so.
I'll speak highly of her. No, I'm just kidding.
Say good things.
I won't tell her much. Oh, no, yeah, I think that would be awesome. But when you speak about like delegating, having a bookkeeper is so much money.
Yeah.
It is.
So here's self-employment in a nutshell for me. I can't really afford employees, nor would I even want to actually if I could.
Same.
And put payroll taxes and if I can't even do my stuff. So
that
and
was-
just being in charge of people.
That was going to
Yeah.
be one of my questions.
Oh, yeah?
Because we were talking about delegating. Do you have anybody that helps you with either the gallery or the taking care of
You have
the
cleaners,
cabins?
right?
We have a friend that
Yeah.
we hired. She's an independent contractor,
Yeah.
which is how we got around to having to do payroll taxes and
Same.
stuff. She carries her own insurance, and she's
Yeah.
been a
Wonderful.
good friend of ours. So it's nice to know, like, you can't teach someone when your business is owner operated, you have to kind of like let go of like quality control for a couple of turnovers maybe in the summer because there's so much going on, and really trust. It's
Yeah.
nice to know that there's someone who kind of thinks of it like
Yes.
a sense of ownership seems
Right, they
to
care
exist
about
in
it
her
like you
because
do.
they know your family and
Yeah.
and she knows that I want a bouquet in every little spot that's
Yeah.
possible, so she'll bring the vases and wait for me to put all the flowers in it patiently. But the one when you just asked about that, I was like so glad you asked if there's anyone who has helped, because since I can't have employees or pay payroll taxes, it was tricky. But my friend Kim Knudsen, who is a multi-medium artist and lives in town, she even like raises fiber goats to like spin their fiber and turn it into yarn to make art. Like, she is
Cool.
amazing. And we become such good friends over the years. And she has also been a mom, and she's been self-employed for a long time. And anytime Ella would be sick or one of us was hurt, you'd text her and she's there.
Nice.
And she said,
amazing.
never hesitate to ask. Barely ever have I called her or texted her and asked, and she's not been able to help cover the shop.
That's special.
That's really awesome.
When she can't, then I'm closed, and then I worry
Yeah.
that someone's going to show up and be like, what gives? But a couple of times I have just said to someone, we live in a small community, my daughter's really sick. I don't mean to downplay the importance of being there when you're supposed to, but it's not like it's an art emergency. Like, I'm not really doing anything that's life or death. So
yeah.
when she's not been able to help and we've just had to say, sorry, we have
Yeah.
a sick kid, thankfully, typically, I don't think anyone has been upset yet.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean,
goodness.
yeah, I get it.
We're all
Tourism
doing
is our
our
industry.
all doing our
and-
best though. You know, when things come up that you can't.
Life happens
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You know?
get-
Is there a funny story that you have experienced with a guest or more than once with the cabins? Like, is there something that you can remember that was like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious, and I
Yes.
have to share this?
Oh my gosh, that's a good one. There was a lady that called at like 4 or 5 in the morning once, saying there was a bear trying to get into her cottage.
Oh no!
And the way this one is set, you walk up steps to get into the front door, and so below there's a crawl space door, probably like you guys have a double door down here.
Yeah.
And the bird feeder above where the window and the kitchen is, we have a bird feeder. So when they're sitting having breakfast, you can watch. Well, so seeds fall.
Yeah.
And I think what was happening is the bear was kind of bumping up against that as its chubby little butt was trying to get all the seeds. And she was terrified because she saw a bear and then she thought it was trying to get in the house. So Carl had to go and scare the bear away.
Oh.
Yeah,
There's probably a little black bear.
Yeah. And they're not scary. You know they're scared of
they're
people, and we always have our dog.
Yeah,
but
we try to let people know, like, if you do see wildlife, they're not trying to harm you. Just let them
love
go,
that.
and
we don't have poisonous snakes and scary. I mean, wolves and bear are scary to some people, but I'm not nervous about those things. But I get it. The optics. You're coming up from Minneapolis. You look down, and there's giant bear trying to break into your. I hope that person's not listening. I'm not trying to mock people. It's just where you come from and what you're used to. And
I think majority of the visitors are really wonderful.
Yeah. I've had great experiences.
And cognizant of that. So
Yeah.
So another fun question that we like to ask sometimes is, what are maybe a couple fun facts about yourself that you want to share?
I am quite the fun haver.
Yes.
Some might not want to be. Might not want to have recorded. But fun random things. Okay, so I went to college in Chicago. I lived in Chicago for like 10 years before I moved back to Minnesota. The fun opportunities to like wait on famous people, actors, comedians, sports, like athletes. I'm like, oh, here's a good fun fact. I am all peace and love and everybody get along. But when you put on the Stanley Cup Finals, I am like a different person. I am low-key obsessed with sports. Hockey is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That gets me fired up.
Awesome.
Like, you'd probably be sitting next to me.
Who is this?
Who are you? You're like a monster. Like, kill him. It's wild. But in Chicago, one of the ones that I remember pretty well, because I had never seen Parks and Rec.
Oh,
And I
so
waited
good.
on Nick Offerman and his family.
What?
Yeah, he was opening a...
Did you know who he was?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I was literally playing like bodyguard because people kept trying to come back and get his autograph.
Oh.
So while taking care of him and his family, he was opening a short film or something he had produced or directed, and we were right next door to a cool little theater in Chicago called the Music Box. And so he had this private dinner, and at the end he gave me a crazy nice tip and wrote just a very sweet message like, thank you for taking such good care of us. And then I came back out, and the people who had been trying to swarm him were like asking me questions about him and really excited. And then I found out who it was, but the stoke was high there that night.
Yeah.
And one question, people were like, did he drink scotch?
Oh.
Apparently he drinks scotch. I said, yes, that is exactly
Nice.
what I drink.
Wow.
That's so cool.
So yeah, I'm a
Have
freak
you watched
about-
it since?
I have not.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
you have to.
goodness.
I should.
It's so good.
I'm glad that came up now.
It's the
because
happiest show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It is really sweet.
Yeah.
He is freaking... I just love how dry he is.
Yeah.
And just
Oh,
like
yeah.
deadpan.
He's a riot. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You should watch
That's
it.
inspiring.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've watched it several times.
I mean,
I
I
like-
watched it only once, but I watched the shorts, the reels all the time
fun.
it's hilarious. And once I watched that, I'm like, I'm
really?
happy. Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Ted
really
Lasso
good.
was that for me. I
Yeah.
just
Watched it
rewatched
yet.
it for the third time.
Oh gosh,
There's a new one coming
My
out in
husband has
August.
No, I can't
Pushing.
believe it.
He's like, Laura, you have to watch
It's
this
so
one.
good,
It's
and
really-
it's kind of dirty and a little cursy sometimes, but it's so wholesome. So it's
It
like
is.
perfect for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and another one. I guess one thing that came to mind is I'm like kind of low key obsessed with music, like just
Yeah.
a big music fan, and
We did talk about that. when we did the
at the
interview.
gallery.
Yeah.
Probably been to like hundreds of shows, I would say.
It's awesome.
I know.
I loved your quote. Do you remember your quote? It was the Grateful Dead lyrics.
Yes. What a long, strange trip.
Yep.
That's every day I go to sleep, I could say that. That is a pretty accurate description of life in general. Yeah. I feel like I had a hard time thinking of a quote and immediately in my head though, which is
Yeah.
perfect considering I'm one of my 3 interesting things is my obsession with music and listening to like how it all comes together. But that when it was like a quote that you would want to share, all I was thinking about is music.
Yeah.
Music quotes, not
Yeah.
like, I mean, I guess people might quote books. I'm not a big fan of the reading. I can't sit still that long.
Yeah. No, we had a lot of wide variety of quotes from music, from books, from scripture,
cool.
from
Even
art.
Bible.
Yeah.
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 Oh, I'm interested. I can't wait. I'm excited to get the book into the shop and be able to. Maybe I should have a
Thank
book
you.
signing.
Yeah.
you.
We'll come. We'll
That'll be
come and we
super
could all
fun.
sign it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, yeah, it's been awesome to have you here. Are there any other questions that we want to go through?
I think I like to try to bring it back to the book and the whole She Does platform. But like, if you were to give other women, here's some advice that I've learned firsthand with motherhood and small business ownership, what might that be?
Better learn how to juggle. No. I think
That's fair.
Yeah, right. I think my mind goes to just, there's not really an easy way to find a balance. I still haven't, but just kind of that roll with the every day is a new day, and some days feel overwhelming, but I always just try and lead with my heart and do my best, and know that tomorrow is a new day.
Yeah.
And so no matter what obstacles, and there have been a significant amount of them this year even, has been really hard. So just keep on keeping on. It's all you can do. And I think being a mom is the reason that failure is not an option, really.
Yeah.
In
That's a good point.
any facet of my life. It's just like she's watching, she's learning. I want her to be inspired. I love that she's into kind of participating in the business. Oh, she loved even cleaning the cottages when we didn't have anybody.
Yeah.
My husband was the only person that took care of the cleanings for like the first 3 years.
Oh, wow.
But sometimes she'd have to go with. And her choice thing to do was scrubbing toilets.
Oh.
I mean, he got her a cute little like ladybug duster, and he's like, she can just like low key dust. No, she wanted to scrub toilets.
Okay.
Not a girl.
She went for like the worst thing.
I was going to say, Shay, my daughter, likes to sweep the shop.
Oh, cute.
So she comes in right away, she grabs a broom and she starts sweeping. I'm like,
That's
okay,
great.
thanks, Eddie.
Ella really is good with fires too. We have cobblestone fireplaces, and so like when we're camping, she's better at me than like
She likes to
set
build
up
it.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we like to leave it better than we found it, so we'll clean up around the campfire and leave any wood we have, and then she'll set it up again so that they can just show up and like strike
Light
a
it.
match.
Yeah.
So she does that at
Awesome.
the fireplaces in the cottages
Oh,
as well.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's
Very cool.
great.
It's our signature move.
Yeah.
Have it all set to go. And you'll
love
say,
that.
just strike a match. Well, then people from the cities would call me like, oh my God, the fireplace is broken. There's smoke everywhere. So we had to remind them that there's
Open
a
the damper,
flue.
yeah.
So we had a whole cute instructional written up now. So
I saw that. I wanted to
it
ask you
adorable?
how I could also.
oh yes, my friend Sarah made it.
It's so cute.
It's
is
so
very
cute.
Yeah, we have a fireplace in this cabin, but it's not functional.
I saw
But-
those candles in there.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
That looks so
Thank
cute.
you. And then, but we have a functional one up the trail at our trail cabin.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, how do I make this like understandable but cute?
Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah.
Sarah did it so well. That was I have some of her art in the gallery, and she and her husband had stayed there a lot. I'm like, can you
That's awesome.
do some type of an instructional? And now we put it in our the welcome letter when they book it, and it sends their check-in instructions. But I don't know if it's post-COVID more, but people just seem to not, just a lot of signs and a lot of reading.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of details that you would
Gotta be
hope people
quick and
read.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you gotta like bold it or highlight the main, and then they just scan past everything else. So, so far though, no fires.
Good.
Danny, thank you so much for being here with us today. It's been so fun to have you, and we wish you, the best with the businesses and the new things coming your way. And for everybody who's watching us, thank you so much for being here today. This is Laura Moose.
And Gina Joyce.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, ladies.